This is my new knife. It's a Jaakaripuukko. I never had a Puukko before, but it's a stainless steel knife. I don't mind it being stainless steel because now I can, it'll keep an edge longer. It might be a bit more work to sharpen, but it's still a great knife. I've been doing feather sticking and batoning with it and stuff like that. The edge, for some reason I couldn't strike a ferro rod with it, so I took a file to that. So now that's good to go. So I'm happy with that. But I've done loads of work with it. I had it for a couple of weeks now. The handle feels great. There's a little bit of a palm swell in the middle there. It's a rubber texturized handle. Feels really good. A little bit of a finger guard there. The weight is 170 grams. With the sheath, it's 185 grams. The sheath alone is awesome. I mean, that alone is between 30 and probably 40 pounds. It's a nice little dangle setup. Leather. The leather on top here is folded over, which gives it good retention. There's a plastic liner on the inside of it, where it's enough space that you can also, if any gook or anything gets in there, you can clean it out and it'll come out the bottom there with the drain hole. So as you can see, the knife gets a nice, good retention on it, won't come out. And then if you put that, fasten that snap on the side there, it's not going anywhere. It's really in there. So if you're walking around not using it, then use the snap. Once you get to camp and stuff, then unsnap it, and then you're, you know, good working knife here. The blade length in this one is 140, so you can get the 140 or you can get the 110. I opted for the 140 to have a little bit more room because I do want to split wood with it. Plus I like having a bigger knife. I mean, this is a good sized knife. It reminds me a lot of the Cansbowl, but the Cansbowl is not as thick as that. The blade thickness is 4 mil. So I can't remember what the Cansbowl is off the top of my head, but when I get home I'll compare them again for you. Now I know I say I split wood with this, and even the company themselves say this is for splitting wood and stuff. You can batten with it. And it's not a knife that you just put for display. It's a knife that you actually use as a work knife, you know? It's really tough, really good knife. This is probably one of my favorite bushcraft knives at the moment. So with the sheath it costs 62. Without the sheath it costs 45. But like I said, the sheath alone is it's a really nice sheath on that. The 110 costs the same. So it's kind of like a no-brainer, get the bigger one if you know, for the same amount of price you get a bigger knife. But yeah, it's a really, really nice knife. I haven't had any hot spots with it. Been really comfortable, no issues with it. It does have a lanyard hole in the bottom there, or you want to crush stuff and whatnot, that's on the bottom there. Right, I just want to say what the company says here. It says, no fancy bullshit. The Jaakaripuukko is simply a proper, no-nonsense utility knife. Quality steel, traditional finish, Puukko blade profile with a slight drop point. Jaakaripuukko is not designed to sit on the shelf for decoration. This is an honest tool made for hard work. And I totally agree with that. This is really a great knife. So for my subscribers out there, I had to wait 3 months for this knife. Once I paid for it and got it on order, I got it within a week. But they do go out of stock really, really quick. What I was carrying into the woods was my Schrade 51 piggyback with my Cansbowl. Now I'll show a comparison of all three knives. Right, so like I said, this is my rig for my bushcraft. So on top I had the Schrade 51, which you can tell I used that for splitting wood a lot. Held up really good. Nothing wrong with this one. I do like that knife. That's my Cansbowl here. Now, take a look at the blades. You can see how similar they are on the edge. They're both Scandi, but like I said, this is really good. They're both really good for feather sticking and splitting, you know, doing fine stuff with, which is nice. And then there's a shot of the blade thickness there. But now if you go into this one, it's not too far off. It's only a couple of mil difference, you know. But again, look at the edge of that and that. So like I said, that I use it for splitting because it's just a big chunk of wood. If you put all three, this would be the order. That's your thickness there. So just in case you're interested about that. But if I go to the woods now, I'll carry this one to save weight of carrying two other knives. So I'll get the best of both worlds here between the Cans Bowl and the Straight 51. So that's my review of it. As you can see, I've really abused it for the last couple of weeks. It's a really good knife. I'm really happy I got this one. Like I said, and the sheath looks good. I mean, it's a tough bushcraft knife and also looks the part, which is I'm happy with. So if I go to the woods, wear that on my hip, it looks really nice. So I'm happy with that. Thanks guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, can't recommend this enough. Really great knife. Check us out on Facebook, Pepper in the Woods. I'll put a link in the description box below also for that one. I'll put links for this one. But again, thanks guys for watching, and please like, share, subscribe. Catch you next video. Bye.